All right, we have Mark and Pam here. Finished Feel Great Nate not too long ago. We just went over your results and everything. And I just wanted to ask you a few questions. What drew you to Feel Great Nate in the beginning?
Pam?
I just turned 60 years old, and I was looking for something new for myself to really help me get into this new decade and feel healthy and well. And my husband was talking about it, so I thought, why not? And it was a really good thing, and I am really happy that that was what I did.
And I just wanted to put this out there. You guys are the owners of the Mad Batter too, and that's how you drew on board too with the Feel Great Nate menu.
Yes, we have that. We have a really good menu, just like Lucky Bones. I love going there and getting their food, and it actually wasn't so difficult making the switch and not having breads and carbohydrates and all that. It really wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. Giving up coffee and everything of that, I always love that. So does my husband.
Yeah, what would you say, Mark? How was it difficult for you to get
Actually,
on board?
it was not really hard. I mean, imagine going to Europe for 2 weeks and missing Thanksgiving and the Christmas holidays is when I did this program, and I was very, very pleased. And I like when people compliment me and say that first they ask me if I'm sick, and then I say no, and they say, you look good, so all I have to do is work on my mental health. But I think for me also it was good that I've known Dr. Olivieri for many years, and in conversations he said, have a really good program, and Pam and I were both impressed when we went for initial consultation that the doctor seemed to know a lot about a lot of different things, and I think you and your sidekick have done a great job in terms of the exercise, and it's really good, and actually look forward to doing the program and feel really good about it.
And continuing it. I'm looking forward to the continuation of it because I lost 20 pounds, but I'd like to lose another 15, and
Very nice.
I'm looking forward to that.
And yeah, that's the next thing I was going to get into were your actual results. I mean, you said you lost 20 pounds. Mark, what were your results like?
I think between 20 and 25 pounds, and for the first time in my life, the dryer didn't shrink my clothes. I actually went down a pant size, which to me is pretty amazing. And I actually felt like you said one time where women come in and get very upset because they have to buy new clothes. I had to buy some new clothes, and I just bought bigger clothes, and I got smaller clothes, but it's a small price to pay.
Right.
No, I think it's exciting to be able to buy something new than things that I wouldn't even consider wearing because I was 20 pounds heavier and it didn't look good. And now I'm like really, really happy. And when I think about eating something that I shouldn't, I think about how happy I am that I've lost the weight and I feel healthy. So it inspires me to continue.
Wonderful. And do you feel like this is a lifestyle program or just an 8-week and out?
Oh no, it's definitely lifestyle. We just went away for a week, and I think I lost a pound, even though I did drink I had wine and some Tito's vodka. But I was careful how I ate, and I'm really happy that that I can have the things I enjoy and still be able to lose weight and feel good. And I don't obsess about food the same way I used to. I was a big sugarholic. I mean, it was I still see it out there, but it doesn't call to me like it used to. I mean, I was really a sugar addict.
Right.
So I'm glad I don't have that on me right now.
Oh, absolutely, and looking fantastic and feeling great. Would you recommend this to someone that's trying to lose weight or even just feel better in general?
I recommend it all the time. I talk it up to everybody. I tell people how wonderful it is and how you and Danielle are so helpful and helping us with exercise and keeping us moving forward, and the recipes that you send out. I think it's great. I totally, and it is a lifestyle, and that's hard when you're older and you're into a certain way of doing things. But I'm very happy with it.
Very nice. And Mark, how about you? Would you recommend this to anybody?
I think the great thing is that it's not just, you don't feel, if I could do it in Europe, visiting my friends
Right.
and turning down wines and alcohols and desserts and breads, it works, and the shakes and things for me were fine. I didn't feel like
Right.
I was deprived, and I didn't feel like on other diets or things where I felt like constantly, I'm unhappy that I'm not eating. I think in terms of the shakes and the supplements and eating big salads was really not a bad thing. It was actually kind of good, and you felt good, and
Right.
I didn't feel like every day, I'm deprived, because I still had a steak, or I was overjoyed over New Year's when I had a lobster because the butter was clarified. So I don't feel like, I feel like it was, if I can do it and my wife can do it, I did it over, again, Thanksgiving and the
And
Christmas
Christmas.
Right.
holidays.
I didn't eat all those endless cookies that I usually
That
do.
anybody can do it, and I think the proof is, I think in terms of the level of happiness that my wife has, in terms of clothes that she bought, and myself in terms of feeling good, it's definitely something.
And a sense of well-being, that you're doing the right thing, and
Right.
it's not like doing some other program where you can eat everything, but you have to count calories, because that never works, or
No.
doing pre-prescribed meals, that only works for a while.
Right.
And it's not, I have to say, I mean, I've lost weight before, but I feel like this is the program that I can really keep it off and not gain all of it back plus some more, which is inevitably what I do. So
Right, right.
I feel very good about that.
And I guess to add, though, is that a lot of times where you think that illness happens to other people, not that you can't get sick, but the idea that one should be proactive in one's life, that it's not just the other person that can get sick or have a heart attack or a stroke, that as you obviously get older, you have to become more conscious of your body and things, and it's nice, especially for myself who has a torn meniscus and some other issues. You realize that it's amazing how easier it is for me to walk, even though I'm in pain. But when I was on this program, I did a lot of hiking in Europe, 2, 3, 4 hours a day. I whined a little bit, but I was able to do it and felt really, really good about it. So I think it is a definite conscious change physically and emotionally, and I think anybody that really cares about themselves, that the program can only help you.
Right, and 8 weeks gives you a chance to really get into it too. It's not like it's a 4-week program, it's 8 weeks, and that like gives you a lot of time to get involved in menus and looking at different ways of preparing things that you really enjoy. So I think it was a really good time, and the fact that you can continue to get training and reevaluation, and that people follow that your progress is really helpful.
Anything else? I mean, you guys said a lot about Feel Great Nate. Thank you, for everything. Anything else you'd like to add? Any closing comments?
It's not as hard as you think to do this. It's really not. You immediately feel good about yourself. Like, I used to eat things and then I used to feel bad about myself, and you really have a wide range of things to eat, and you feel so much better, and then you see the weight falling off, and it just is like,
Where did it go?
I don't know, but it's not here. So
Yeah, and I think for me, the idea that I think I've eaten more salads, I always like salads, in 2 months, and it's been great with some chicken or something. It's been great. I mean, the only disappointment right now is I found out that avocados are not on my good list, but
thank God they're on mine.
I just think that anybody who's sort of thinking about doing it, it's really just if you want to make the conscious decision to do it, then you can do it. And I think that I'd imagine other people who've done it, that the success rate is pretty high.
Right, and you're never too old to do it, at any age. And I wish I was younger, but it just wasn't. So at least I'm not.
And the last thing
older.
was, I got a gold star from my doctor, because when I lost the weight, he said that was great. And I was really, for me, very good thing, because I actually can honestly say I did miss, before I started the program, an appointment with my doctor, because I didn't want to be told that I'd put on weight and what were you doing, and blood pressure medicine. I was able to do this program and go up my blood pressure medicine. The doctor was very pleased, and obviously I did it for myself, but I didn't want to go to the doctor and say, what are you doing? And I did not want to be necessarily reprimanded or have to take drugs. That's been a wonderful thing, and I feel very positive about that.
Fantastic. Well, thank you guys so much for giving us
your
Thank you.
Thanks. Couldn't have done it without you.
Thanks so much,
This is
guys.
an unpaid.
Yeah. All right, thanks, guys.
So I'll fill out that